So very welcome. Would you tell me all about your program, what you're doing?
Yes, so basically Rhythm for Relief is a new nonprofit. We just got our 501c3, so now it's fun to actually have a nonprofit, not a fundraising organization. And what we do is we partner with different non-governmental and nonprofit organizations abroad, primarily in Africa. And then we raise money for their sustainable projects through music and putting on concerts.
Oh, great. So what kind of concerts, what kind of genres do you do?
So we've done a variety. We've really only had a few main events. We've done things like on rooftops, we've done more music venues, and we just really reach out to local artists in the Chicagoland area because that's where we're based right now. And we just like to get the community involved, so usually the bands we get are friends of friends or just people that we've heard around.
That's kind of what we do too.
Yeah.
So we're here to help each other out.
Yeah, definitely very similar vibe and goal.
So Rhythm for Relief, and right now you're primarily concentrated in the Chicago area, but I understand you're going to be moving?
Yeah, I live out in Boulder, Colorado right now, so we're slowly trying to get events there, but a lot of our connections and fans and supporters are still out in Chicago, so I like to still, when I come home, to do things here.
So we're helping you spread the word.
Yes, definitely. Right now we're just trying to get people to know about it, to get involved, to just kind of see what our mission is and to really understand the music and just the cause itself.
And the money that you raise, it does fund different projects, you said.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that?
So in the past, one project we worked on was with a nonprofit in Ghana, and it was a school and orphanage, so we had raised money to do, the sustainable project was a rabbit project. So we had helped them purchase 2 rabbits, so that helps the kids kind of, first on, take responsibility. Second off, they don't really have the nutrition that they need, so what they do is they use those rabbits to help breed and further on like the reproduction of them, so they do eat them and use them for food. But I mean, this orphanage especially, the kids get meat about once or twice a year. So we really were happy to be able to fund a project that's also helping their nutrition and their diets. And then also some of that money that we gave to them went to school supplies and just basic learning things, because I had actually had the opportunity to work there for a few weeks.
That's my next question.
Yeah.
How involved were you actually there for all of that?
Yeah, well, I was there for 2 weeks, and that's when I learned about the organization. That's when I was working with them. And then once I came home, I wanted to get back and do more. So I never got to see the rabbits or see them do their thing with it, but they will send me updates and pictures. So it was cool to just kind of see them holding the rabbits in a picture and know that we were able to do that.
That's great. Originally you were inspired to do this, you went for school.
Yeah.
And then,
so I had started with just a 2-week service trip when I was a teenager in high school. And then after that, it just kind of sparked my path and my passion for wanting to get back, and then my other passion for music and being able to collab them into 2 things was just the most fun thing I've ever done.
yeah, and it makes the most sense too.
Yeah.
It's kind of an easy thing to do, and like you said, there's plenty of music to tap into and to. I hope today is wonderful for you.
Yeah, I'm really excited. And just to keep right now we're working on just collabing with other organizations, other groups that kind of have the same mission, and just being here is really awesome. It's a cool treat.
When are you planning your next trip back?
Okay, those are dreams. Right now I'm a student, so hopefully once I graduate I'll be able to go, and I want to go back to the organizations I was able to work with in the past and kind of get my feet more involved. And, I mean, the whole goal essentially is I'd love to create my own non-governmental organization, because right now we're like a middleman, just raising money for these projects, but I would love to I'm studying international affairs with emphasis on development, so I'd love to kind of be able to learn and apply that and then still have this fundraising technique back at home.
And now you're heading up this project, right? So who assists you with this?
So Ariel Lazowski was like a co-partner in all of it. So when we had started this back in Deerfield High School, we would do all the events together, but then we kind of went, with school and stuff, we went separate ways. Mm-hmm. So the last event I did primarily, and now we actually both live back in Boulder, so we're hoping to make things running again. Yeah.
So it's just the two of you now?
Yeah, mostly, yeah.
Gosh, that's amazing. So just goes to show when people really can make a huge difference.
Yeah.
Well, all the best to you. I'm excited about today
Thank you.
and this
Me too.
afternoon.
Thank you for having me. This
Oh,
is
you're so
amazing.
welcome.